Hello, I'm Professor Grace Lees-Maffei, Programme Director for the DHeritage Professional Doctorate in Heritage. I'm here in Norwich. Behind me is the Guildhall, over there is the market. I'm here to tell you about some ways in which the DHeritage is unique. Internationally, it's the only professional doctorate in heritage as far as we know. That means that it's offered part-time for people who work in DHeritage areas, so the heritage industry broadly defined, so that people can combine their study with work. It's offered as a campus programme where our doctoral researchers visit campus several times a year, but it's also offered as a distance learning registration for our students around the world. The workshops that we provide are all geared in content towards heritage professionals. They're bespoke in that respect, and our students learn as much from one another as they do from the workshop content. So we have a very strong peer learning group, the strongest, most developed, most generous group I've seen in my 25 years of teaching in higher education. And we come together, although we're all spread around at the moment, we come together and really value those meetings and discussions about the subjects that so concern us. A second respect in which DHeritage is unique is the way in which us doctoral researchers can develop any kind of format for their submission for assessment. There's a 40,000 word dissertation, but in addition to that, our doctoral researchers can present an exhibition or some guidelines, a film or a policy briefing. There's really no limit to the way in which the format of the submission can reflect the final idea being communicated, the original research. And the third way in which DHeritage is unique is the thoroughly multidisciplinary approach that we take to the subject of heritage. Heritage extends across all areas of life. We think that its study should as well. So the input in terms of supervision, workshop delivery for our programme comes across the university, from across the whole university, from creative arts, from history, philosophy, education. We have expertise in urbanism, for example, and that's really valuable and surprisingly unusual. So, I've told you about some ways in which our programme is unique. Ultimately, what it offers as doctoral researchers is a space between professional practice and academic inquiry into heritage. Our students bring their expertise, but they also bring their assumptions, and one of the things we do through our workshop discussions and assignments is unpick and challenge those assumptions. So there's an element of unlearning as well as learning, and that's just as valuable as any kind of curriculum that you might encounter in heritage studies. At the same time as being beneficial for challenging professional assumptions, the DHeritage is also really valuable for the fresh eyes that our researchers bring to heritage studies. Their questioning and challenging of the assumptions within the academy, based on direct experience, often of many years, direct experience working in the field in heritage, is producing really worthwhile and original research that's going to make a great impact as the programme develops.